Well, hello and welcome to Jimmyism Total Nerdery channel. Today I will show off different types of AMS turrets. And you might be interested in that there are different types of AMS turrets, but there are many types of AMS turrets. I have made the phalanx different types, so I will basically show off this systems to you. Now, here we have the main turret, which is the Mark II. Only 2 turrets are active now, but thing with this is that, well, let's gonna go into it. You can see we have one regular system that shoots on missiles and stuff. Then we have 2 shotgun systems. And many are not aware of this, but sometimes when you get a lot of missiles thrown at you, you need to have a cannon missile system, or you don't need to have, but having a cannon missile system on board may make, they're not very accurate, but if there are many heat-seeking missiles especially, throwing a few of these pellets into space and one of them are, pretty likely to hit. This is the Mark I, which is the previous version of this one. It's almost the same, so we're going to disattach this. It's not as good as the Mark II, of course. Let's see here. How healthy is that one? Not very. Yeah, so we had a basic version available. I can show you the basic version. The basic is the most common anti-missile turret you will see out there, but it has many outputs. Alright, here we got that one, and we're just going to jump into it, and oh wait, so okay. Right, we're just gonna put some power and some thrusters on this one. Now this turret don't have power blocks on them, so they should be equipped for dealing with the new power system, because they simply don't have any power blocks onto them. But well, let's see here. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna get into it so it gets deactivated. But here you can see we have a anti-missile system. We have a regular cannon that just fire regular shots at full auto, and it's pretty efficient. Now this system, you can see it has many blocks. It has total size of 36, which is kind of big. And this is because there is very likely we will have a future missile update, or it has been talked about a lot, a future missile update that will basically make missiles have HP. So if you have a very weak turret, then you won't be able to deal with them. Now this is a little experimental turret. This is the Hyper. The Hyper is kind of crazy. It has lots of computer with some different effects on it, and the thing is that the AI can fire all of this simultaneously, basically. You can just spam through like this, and this will make us have, you can probably see just from analyzing the shots here. Let me just zoom out here. You can see the shots come there, but if we do like this, it will basically speed up the amount of shots fired. Now I haven't tested this. It's experimental design because the AI shoots all the cannons at the same time, which might mean that the beneficial, how to say, the extra shots fires benefits are a bit lower. And this is extra apparent with this system. You can, let's see here if we can see it fire some shots. It's a flak. This is the flak, 100% flak version. It only has cannon missile systems, and it's supposed to work with other systems as well to take out long-range missiles. Sometimes also it actually misses to take out missiles. But you can, I think the shots this fire every time it fires, all of them are not even rendered because there are so many shots fired. And this is because inside the system, you can see there at the same time. Okay, sure. Whoops. Okay, right. You could probably see it shoots a lots of pellets. This is probably the cannon anti-missile turret that is most easy to use by hand. You can just switch between these computers and you can basically take out everything when they come close. There are so many shots fired. I don't know how many groups it was. I thought there were kind of like 36 groups or something. So it really many low damage pellets fired. So that's a flag system. Now, let us showcase these designs. Just I turn on this one and you can see that it misses some, but it can actually take out most of the turrets. No, missiles. Yeah. And remember that all shots are probably not rendered. You'll just see some of them disappear basically. Yeah, so we're going to go and activate the hyper. And as you know, the hyper shoots a lot of, probably the most amount of automatic shots in the air. It just, it just spams shots. And it's hard to see because they probably shoot the computers at the same time, but you could see it a little bit when it moved there. When it moved while fired. And the hyper is, let me see, fire on another volley. It's a regular, design. It can be overwhelmed by many missiles, but you can see it's pretty efficient. It actually can single-handedly take out all of the missiles fired by this, which is, I don't know how many it is, but it's pretty many missiles. Right, so let's go and activate the basic. The basic is like a regular AMS turret, but with many more shots. Like this. Now the basic is online. Right. Let it. Okay, now it has fire. It shoots down some missiles there. Interesting. It actually seems that maybe not. I thought that maybe the hyper looked more efficient, but this might be as efficient. But also remember that the AMS, a shot from a cannon can shoot down a missile very efficiently. It only requires one tiny damaged, one tiny shot basically. Well. So the basic works fine. Now I'll turn on the Mark II, which is a higher damage main system, which also has 2 integrated flags. It's a very expensive design. It uses lots of computers, but it's pretty efficient. Oh, and that one actually hit. Especially if missiles will have HP. Then this will be very efficient. Now it didn't render the missiles there for some reasons. StarMade is StarMade is very unreliable in its current state. So yeah. Let's see here. This is interesting. Just failed. Okay, it seems it froze itself. Okay, now it's online again, no? It feels random. This is interesting. It's just locked. Alright. Yeah, you can see it fired these 2 at the same time, basically. And we have explosive shots here. They actually they won't react on the neighbor, but, Okay, I don't know if we had some debris that confused it or something. Let's just activate it and see it work again. Yeah, now you can see the flag does help a bit. And if we see another volley, you can see that the automatic fire isn't really disturbed. It just continues firing when there is a missile, or it looks like at least. So yeah, I guess this is a little crash course on different types of AMS turrets. You can see it just continues spamming and just fire a shotgun. You know, the AI can fire as many computers there are at the same time, so it's really efficient. We are going to activate all of them, so you can see if we had a advanced setup of AMS turrets, a bit varied types of designs. Now, it's probable that StarMade won't be able to render all the shots fired at the same time, but okay, this is interesting. It seems to be locked into space again. That's just great. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. It seems like one AMS turret is about as effective as all of them online at the same time. They're trying to shoot at something that doesn't exist. This is weird. Oh well, that's StarMade for you. But yeah, I guess this is a little showcase on different types of AMS turrets. So yeah, now we're going to destroy our own stuff. Let us enter. Aha! This AMS turret is now defeating one of these defunct turrets here. We'll see how efficient it is. Not very. You know, it's kind of confusing sometimes. The damage sometimes in StarMade simply isn't rendered, so it's very hard to know if there are some trouble or not. Okay, we'll select this part instead. Alright, this is interesting. Oh well. Oh well, seems it's not working today. Anyways, maybe this is closer, maybe it works then. Maybe they deal too little, you know, maybe, we don't know. We don't know. But anyways, that's a little short missile test for you. So, I hope you learned something about AMS turrets and different types of AMS turrets. Many people simply don't know how to make a good AMS turret and what different systems to use. You need to go with cannon. You should go with cannon or cannon missile. Cannon beam, you think, would be cool, so you can snipe out missiles, and that could actually be a viable design if the settings on the server is on maximum accuracy for AI systems. Then it might work, and it will maybe be enable you to take out missiles on a further range. But generally speaking, you want your AMS turrets to be cannon to have maximum amount of fire, or cannon missile. Then we have like several outputs here, and that is because if we have more outputs, it's more likely that one of them will actually hit the target. So actually, to make a really efficient AMS, you could have, you know, name the number, like 9 outputs on a big like chart, to really spam shots in the air. But yeah, you know, you want to think of design as well, but generally speaking, it's good to have more than one output, and it's likely to be beneficial to have them in some kind of geometrical pattern, like a triangle or a square, or spread out so that you get more angles. Yeah. But yeah, as said, if the server has AI settings on maximum accuracy, it might be able to go with just one output. Yeah. And right now, missiles don't have HP. Any small damage would kill a missile, but it's been talked about a lot that HP for missiles will be added in future. So if you want to use your designs in future, you might as well make the damage higher than the smallest possible. But it's probably very likely that very small missiles will have very low damage output. So you know, we'll see anyways. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, then this might be a nice opportunity to do so. We will keep you updated on StarMade's development and continue making videos, basically. So, hope you've enjoyed this little video, and this is Timotheus from Total Nerdy Channel, signing out.